Sicily to Sardinia.
I think we're gonna be good.
I think so.
Our biggest passage yet, testing our new rigging.
The mast was groaning earlier.
The forecast looks spicy but manageable.
Look! What? Look at these waves that are coming by.
Until the wind and waves piled on.
Surfing it.
One long sleepless night into the passage, a lot of fear,
That was a very tough night.
and one very strange catch we never planned for.
Did I catch a f***ing seagull? I have no idea what I'm doing. I am your father.
This is us.
Pretty cool.
And most of the time, we have zero clue what we're doing. But we chose this. A life on a sailboat, learning from scratch, and making do as we go. 1 year of ups, downs, boat upgrades, countless mistakes, and scary moments.
Yeah. Yes.
This is our dream, and we made it a reality. What is your dream? This is the Campbell Gamble, and we're all in. Good morning, team. It's a nice and slow. Oh no, we forgot a towel on the back. It's a very nice morning here on board Ronnie. Very nice and quiet. So today we're going to Sardinia. It's gonna be a pretty interesting passage, I think. There's gonna be quite a bit of swell, so a lot of waves coming from behind us. But halfway through the upcoming 2-day trip, the weather will change and we will be facing quite some wind against us, making for a far less comfortable passage. We were aware of this challenge and felt ready and excited to get our hands dirty. Duurt long el viola.
Okay, you can start. Nice. Cool, swing it over.
Cool. Step 1. Come hither, my child. Ready for the fall. Okay, stop. 3, 2, 1, drop it. Okie dokie.
Nice.
Power on. 6. Power on. 6.
Okay, you ready?
All systems are go. Cabin crew, prepare for cost check.
I'll let you start and then let me know when you want me to move forward.
Sounds good.
Lifting. Lifting, not dropping.
Okay, a little bit fast left to left. Looking good, anchors below us.
Cool, you good to go?
Okie dokie. And we're off. The sea is calling. I think it's gonna be a bit hairy later, but let's have a look. Goodbye, Sicily.
It's a beautiful morning, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
4-3.
it's nice. It's good, it's nice. So we have departed.
We have left, departed, nice. We have just left Capofetto and we have decided to cross from here to Sardinia. We're going to go just outside of Cagliari, and the weather forecast looks a little spicy, but not too much. It's definitely going to challenge us, but I think we're ready to be challenged. We're at a point in our sailing where we can't just be super conservative every time. So this is completely within the green zone. We'll talk to you after this passage whether it's stayed that way or not.
Look. Look at these waves that are coming behind us.
Yeah.
So the rest of the weather forecast is looking good. We have wind from the back, which is quite nice, and the waves are not too high. I think we're gonna be good.
I think so.
Look at these waves.
We've got like between 15 and 20 knots, like coming from like the port stern.
That's slower. What you just pointed.
Nice. If you turn around, it changes. Yeah, so it's going to be 1 meter swells, which will be a little choppy, but Ronnie's built for this. So I'm feeling good. Well, we're going to have our Starlink on the whole time so we can check weather updates and kind of routes along there.
Oh, we need to put it in low data mode so we don't
Yes.
spend 50 euros on app updates like last week.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, luckily that's the first time we've made that error. It's a beautiful morning.
8 in the morning, brother. Get some shut eye.
I phoned up Stevie. I said, gee, you alright? He said, it's 6 in the morning, brother. Get some shut eye.
We're looking good. What a time to be alive.
I'm excited. I think today is the first time that we've decided, okay, let's do something a little bit challenging in the conditions. Challenging only for us as very newbie sailors.
Disclaimer, this is not us just reading everything and making a decision ourselves. I did reach out to some of our very experienced sailor friends who helped out a little bit, you know.
Well,
Thanks David, thanks Chris.
The mast was groaning earlier. I think we were putting a bit too much pressure on it, I believe.
we called our friends last night and had a bit of a chat about this.
We'll keep in touch with you throughout the day. So if we hear any panicked messages, you know that we're busy hiding in the bow cabin and just closing our eyes.
Oh, and by the way, the reason why we're doing this now is that we have a bit of a meeting point. I'm French and my family is French, and we're gonna try and meet with my family beginning of August, and we're basically end of July and we still have like what is it, 600 kilometers to do.
600 miles.
600 miles. Oh, so then that's 800 kilometers.
Yeah.
So we go about 5-6 knots, which is like maximum 10 kilometers an hour. So that just tells you a little bit how quickly we're gonna get there. But we're resilient, we're young and dynamic, and we believe we can do it. So we're just gonna hammer through it safely home.
Safely.
Just one step at a time. First Sardinia, and then we'll see.
Yeah. And Ronnie is performing splendidly.
Yeah. Let's do this. Little break here for the captain.
Thank you, Cozy. Oh, look at that.
So you can go. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're supposed to go into the wind to deploy the main, but we kind of forgot about that. So that was stupid. We are sailing.
I have no idea what I'm doing. How many times do I need to say them?
Closest someone to get to catching a fish today. We're gonna be a Merlin! We're on the line! The Kingfisher 72 kilogram high abrasion tournament line. 10 nautical mile, we got a blue yellow fin back-sided tuna coming on. It's just about who can outlast who. And I'm not backing down.
You think you've got enough line?
You can never have enough line. See, that's the thing about fishing. You just gotta really know what you're doing. It's all about being prepared and just knowing how to stalk your prey, essentially.
Putting one foot in front of the other.
It's about putting one foot in front of the other, you know, making sure you bring 110%. You know, sometimes you just have to go back to the locker room and with your head bloody but unbowed, and just make sure that you just bring your best game forward. It's really putting a bit of strain on my gonads right now, I'll be honest with you. So I'm choosing to use a Deep Killer Olympus 6 calorie 50 gram hard bait floating super trolling killer. And I know that this is the exact right bait to use because the man in the Italian bait shop pointed it to me. And I said, okay sir, ciao ragazzi, grazie mille, ciao, prego. And I'm connecting it up to this very strong line. It's a 15 euro lure, Now I understand why people get so upset when they lose lures.
So let's hope we catch a fish. Here we go. Whee! So that thing's bending already quite a bit, eh? So on the scale of having Pokeballs for dinner
I think my equipment's letting me down here.
or having chicken salad,
I haven't even caught me.
kind of somewhere in the middle. What do you mean it's not strong enough? Considering Stuart's fishing skills. But I guess we'll see. He looks determined. After quite a while of motor sailing, we are now confident that we can turn off the engine and just sailing like the good maritime lords intended.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Oh,
Ah, peace and quiet, and we are sailing. This makes me happy.
hey, we still got a good speed, eh?
Yeah, we got like 5.3, 5.2.
We are sailing. It is a little choppy, but it's good.
We got the wind behind us, so it's not as intense of a sail. The swell's coming from behind us as well. It feels good to have the sails out and the engine off.
Nice.
5 knots. I'll take that.
So I was just making some lunch downstairs and it's a little choppy. So I'm a little bit prone to seasickness. So I just asked Stu to carry on so I can drink my ginger tea. Still 27 hours to go. So it's a little choppy. So we're seeing quite some clouds around and we're not too sure what they're gonna do.
We settled into the rhythm of the sail, taking turns sleeping and keeping watch, knowing that the weather predictions had forecast much spicier conditions for later on. After replacing our standing rigging at the end of last season, this was the first time that we were putting it under stress, and we were anxious to see how it would perform. Little did we know what was coming our way.
Okay, say that again.
I love when we're sailing, we're like an astronaut in space, like on a little space station. We're in like a little time capsule where there's no pressure to do anything and we just exist in this little bubble. It's very relaxing.
Yeah. And also you get to play your Steam Deck for as long as you want.
Yeah!
I get to watch my series because I've pre-downloaded some episodes. We're just chilling.
This rod is hopelessly undersized.
Did you just break that in 2 places?
What am I gonna do? I can't handle working with this kind of equipment.
The fishing rod is coming up.
My free fishing rod is not delivering up to its expectations. I can't tell if something's on, but something tells me I would know if I had something. Hold this. Okay, I'm gonna need something so but like hold it.
This is all very exciting. I don't think there's much in here, eh? Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Are you throwing it back in? New plan. Very professional. Show us.
This is how people do it in the industry. We've got our hand line connected over here. I've got some gloves so I can pull it in by hand, which a lot of people do just use a hand line. Got it on a cleat over here, and then this is just a backup in case I drop it or anything like that. So I don't know, maybe it works. So the sun is setting, the land in sight, there's not a human in sight. We're completely alone here in the sea. Conditions are perfect. We're doing a solid 5.7 knots. My wife is sleeping and we're about to cook us some dinner. Got a fishing line in the water. Things couldn't be better. I literally couldn't be happier right now. It's amazing. What a time to be alive.
So the night is starting to set. We're getting quite strong winds actually, and they're directly on our stern. So Stu is gonna take the main in a little bit so that we don't have to do that in the night, because he needs to go to the mast to do this. So that's better to do it during the day when we still can see something. Yeah, I think we're looking good for now. I'm wondering how manageable it is for you to be making dinner with this heel.
I'm just taking a wide stance, but it is definitely a challenge. You can see how much this bad boy is gimbling over here. It doesn't look as much as it feels, I guarantee you that.
But that's because we're going at an incredible speed of 7 knots actually. 7! That's a lot! Well, we're obviously gonna see nothing, but we're busy eating in the dark and we're going so fast!
Yeah. And the sea state's amazing, the wind is amazing, and if I don't say so myself, this pasta's bloody amazing. Look!
What?
Look at these waves that are coming behind us, hold on. Guys, see, look at these waves!
If we saw 9 knots!
Ooh.
Woohoo! Surfing it!
What doesn't show through here due to the darkness in the camera is the size of the waves and how quickly we were moving through them.
It's a bit scary when you actually look what's out there.
What?
Obviously the greatest potential is when that wind spikes up in the middle and the waves spike up a bit.
Yeah.
That 4 to 2 in the morning, kind of depending on, expect the worst and hopefully you'll get better.
So it's about 1 a.m. Wind's about 20 knots, gusting to like 25. The sea is a bit wild, but we are getting thrown around here. We heavily reefed. We're doing like 6 knots now, but there's these huge waves that are coming from behind us. You can just see them coming past every now and then. It's been a spicy one. Dee's been sleeping. I've just been out here alone with my thoughts. It's been a very enjoyable passage so far. The mast was groaning earlier. I think we were putting a bit too much pressure on it, I believe. Hey man, we're sailing here at night. Listen if you can hear a bit of a creak. It's making a creak every time it takes more to the heel on the waves. But definitely I'm going to take on this Genoa. But I'm definitely hearing a bit of a like a crow every now and then. That's anything I should worry about. So we reefed it quite heavily, and so we've got no mainsail out and only about a third of the Genoa, maybe just less than half, and the mizzen. So that's our current rig at the moment. Having fun, but it's definitely interesting.
We ended up not filming as much as we wanted that night. Not only because we needed all hands on deck, but also because the camera wouldn't be able to capture the intensity of the weather conditions at night. The wind direction changed, the waves grew higher, and the mast continued groaning with each strong wind and wave hitting us, getting us more and more worried each time that it might give up on us and decide to come down. With all of this in mind, we kind of put filming for YouTube on the back burner for a few hours. Yeah, Stu is having a nap. He's been such a trooper, very little sleep, and so yeah, just braving through this one step at a time.
That was a tough night. That was a very tough night. The wind was wild, the waves were wild, the boat was getting thrown around. I think I slept 45 minutes. There was some groaning coming from the main mast, but I think I know what that is now. I wouldn't say we were scared, we were just, we were a bit concerned, and we were like a well-oiled machine. My wife and I absolutely rocked it. I'm very proud of us. We said we wanted a challenge, and we definitely got a challenge, I'll tell you that. It was good fun. What a time to be alive. Somewhere between Sicily and Sardinia, the forecast turned from spicy to a point where it might have been a bit much. We got smacked by waves, ran on far too little sleep, and even managed to catch a stowaway. If you enjoy this, hit subscribe and come buckle in for the second half of this crossing with us.
Do you think we have a fish?
I think we got a fish. Look at it. What do I do? I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna catch a bird.
Is it alive? Shame, I'm so sorry, bro. We're happy.
Are you telling me or yourself?
Myself.